That is
so
amazing.
we have about 80 items in the silent auction.
That is amazing. And this is your first
This is our first
one?
big event that we're having. Yes, we've done smaller events to raise money, but this really is our first biggest event that we're going to have.
So what type of other events do you do to raise money?
We do the local pet expos, the big ones, in all the major cities in the Mid-Atlantic. We've done those. There's super pet expos, and they're out in Chantilly, Philadelphia, New York. So we've been doing that, but since the rescue's so busy, it's really hard for us to get away like that. So we really have trying to look for other ways to fundraise. So, and then we do a quarterly newsletter that we email to people. Tell them what's going on with the rescue.
Now, I was receiving electronic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what we've been doing.
So, are your newsletters electronic?
Yeah.
Or?
Well, they're both. We do some snail mails to people that like to get the snail mails.
Okay.
Then we do the big one is we send out to about 4,000 people.
Holy mackerel!
Yeah, we have a big email list.
Yeah. Now, how did you get those names from people who are? I mean, well, I guess over a period of 10 years.
Yeah, over a period of 10 years.
To collect them.
And then we were, I guess, recently on the Today Show, which really made our email list even huger.
Oh, that was wonderful.
It was great. It was a great exposure for the rescue, and it was a great exposure for these dogs, because we got tons of emails saying, "Oh my gosh, they look so happy." It's a great thing to say. Disabled dogs look happy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like the best.
Yeah. Well, like you said, their spirits aren't broken.
Yeah. It makes our work worthwhile when you have emails saying how happy these dogs look.
So tell me, if somebody wanted to foster or adopt, let's go to adopt first.
Sure.
What do you do? How do you do that?
The adoption is the same as any other rescue. We have an adoption application online, and we have a home check. And because these dogs are blind or deaf, really hard fencing is needed.
Okay.
Okay. So that's one of our biggest deals, and we do a home check, and then we have to do a home check for blind dogs. We have a lot of blind dogs. Make sure that their home is safe for these dogs. And we had a couple that just adopted a blind and deaf dog from us, and fabulous couple. They looked at me and said, "Can you hold the dog for about 3 weeks, and we'll pay the kenneling?" And I was like, "Well, you don't need to pay the kenneling. The dog's safe here." But they went ahead and made a donation to us, just so they could get their home safe for this dog.
My goodness.
Amazing people.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Wow.
I went out there, and the house was, we had a home check and things needed to be done, and they took about 3 weeks, and they made their home safe for this dog.
My gosh.
Amazing. I've met some amazing people the last few years. Amazing folks.
I think that when we are in this type of field, when you're working to help the animals.
Yeah.
Because Claw's been around for almost 2 years now, and I don't know if you know too much about Bowie Claw, but we're trying to get a local shelter established, a short-term shelter in Bowie. And unfortunately, we didn't get it funded for the 2011 budget, but we've got it on there as an other project, so they're working to continue to review it. But when we meet other people who are working to help the animals, they're all wonderful people. You meet so many wonderful people because their hearts are so big. It's the people that don't, and when I personally, I have met, but people don't understand, don't have pets, or don't have that same feeling, that passion for pets. They're very sad. I feel very bad.
Yeah, something's missing in their heart.
Something's missing. They turn into very mean-spirited, hateful people out to get you because they don't understand how important animals are.
Yeah, they take you away from the computers. They take you away from TV. They take you away from things. They get you back to nature.
And you know, right? And
they do.
And they also, it's very well known. You pet an animal. Yeah. And your blood pressure goes
true.
down. You know, when I go home and I have a stressful day, I pet, hi, sweetie, hi, and it's just wonderful. I walk the dog. You get out.
You get out, and it's people don't get it, and it's really sad. Life is just so busy, and I have to tell you, for so many of these dogs that life is so busy, they have no time to get old. They have no time to become disabled. That's it. They become a throwaway object for a lot of these people.
Yep.
It's really sad. The dogs can't get old and they can't get sick. It's very sad.
They don't. You know, it is very, very a shame, because I think, and that's what we're trying to do is, in our education and in yours, is like, just because a little doggy, look how sweet they are. I wish my dogs were this quiet. But when they get to a point where they need your help, even more.
Even more, yeah. Humans need to step up. I'm going to say it, I'm going to keep saying it. They need to step up. People need to have a purpose in life. People need to do something to change the world, and this is what I do.
And that's wonderful of you to do that. I mean,
yeah,
you've got a huge heart to do that.
Yeah, I've sacrificed, my husband and I both have sacrificed a lot of our life for building this barn and, you know, and providing a safe sanctuary until I can find a home for these dogs.
But, you know, and I agree with you. You say you sacrifice, but you really, I get more out of helping the animals than I've really felt like I've sacrificed. So I don't get to go out to dinner or whatever. It's like, wow, you know, I helped find a home for an animal. You know, we did this, we saved this animal. There was some, the vice president gave us a little, at our 1-year incorporation anniversary party, January 31st, 2010. She gave us a little story, and it was about a young boy walking along the beach, and he was, and the beach, the tide had gone out, and they left a lot of starfish on the beach, and he was throwing the starfish back into the water, back into. You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And there was a gentleman that walked by and said, "What are you doing, young man?"
I heard this.
And he said, "Well, I'm throwing the starfish in the water so we can, you know, they can live." And the guy says, "There's too many. What in the world are you going to do? You can't save them all." And the boy picks up a starfish and throws it into this water and says, "I just saved one." And it's just so touching.
It is touching.
We just really need to keep our eye on the prize.
Yes.
Keep moving ahead.
I know. There's so many dogs being euthanized out there. It's very sad.
Yes.
Very sad.
I would like to, our time is unfortunately running out, so I'd like to remind the viewers, please go to the website, Pets with Disabilities, all small letters, no spaces. Check your spelling very closely, .org for more information. Joyce, Shariq, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
Casey and Megan, thank you for coming.
Well, thank you for doing what you're doing.
Well,
with the dogs.
Yeah, dogs,
cats, and everything. Yeah, because
we want to encourage the viewers to go to your website. Go to buoyclaw.org. Check our events out. And I would like to leave you with the word of the day. Please remember to spay or neuter your pets to prevent more homeless animals, because they are a cause for Paws. Thanks everybody for joining us. See you next time.